Coming up on Oily Trash Movies.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. I think Vic's gonna eat this woman.
Oh my god, a puppeteer. I freaking love this movie. So yeah, anyway, so we should have Limpy show up and then give us his commentary, and then we should have AI say his commentary. So kind of cut him out, but he's there, like in AI form.
All right, and we're live. Hello, and welcome to Oily Trash Movies. This is the only podcast where two people start the podcast completely out of breath. We're your host. I'm Daddy Warbucks.
Hello, everyone, and I'm Bubblegum Barbie. I'm not breathing heavily on the mic, am I?
Your breathing is just heavy enough to let us know you're alive, but light enough to bring that delicate feminine touch that we expect from you.
Good.
All right, and yeah, we got a great episode today. We're going to be watching ikeboys, but before we get into that, last week we watched David Milko's Ghosters Phantom Patrol. Do we have anything to add about that?
No. I mean, I don't regret watching it. It wasn't as bad as, what is it, the movie we didn't finish watching?
Cryo?
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as that. It wasn't as bad as Lorette. It wasn't as bad as, what's another movie I didn't like? I can't remember them, but I'm going to list them right here. It wasn't bad as those.
The movie itself wasn't horrible. I also don't have anything to add other than to just reiterate that the sound mixing really ruined the experience. I can't implore Milko Davis enough to recut this film and re-release it if possible, if you still have the master tracks and stuff, because I think you could salvage the movie.
I think what he could do is just hardcore sub it like he did with that one line. Because it would be fantastic for me to know what's going on and to hear it, and the best way to hear it is by subtitles. So I would recommend that. That's it.
Yeah, so that's all we have to say about Ghosters Phantom Patrol. This week, however, we're watching ikeboys. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I presume we'll find out during the course of this movie. But what do we know about this?
I mean, I would say ikeboys, but that's just me. I don't know how to read, so don't go off of that, off of me. So it's an action adventure fantasy movie. It's 1 hour and 28 minutes. The director is Eric McEver. Writers are Eric McEver and Jeff Hammer. And it's about when a magical anime transforms two Japan-obsessed teenage friends and a shy foreign exchange student into its super-powered characters. The three underdogs must discover their inner heroes in a time to save the world.
Oh my god, it's about weebs.
I recommended this movie to War. I discovered it and I was like, this looks awesome. I want to see this. I'm very excited. But then we're also very afraid because it does have one win and one nomination for one of the film fests.
Well, the trailer looked really interesting. So this is a blend of traditional filmmaking with what appears to be anime or animated segments interspersed, which immediately gives me vibes of Tank Girl. We watched that, and it sort of had animated comic book sections that we really enjoyed, and this looks really interesting from a stylistic standpoint, and I'm not a big fan of the anime, so I'm not, jumping onto it for that, but I do think it looks like it's implemented in a really creative and original way in this film.
War does not speak for me. I'm a huge anime fan. My favorite animes are right now. It is Demon Slayer. That's all I can think about right now. I'm going under pressure.
Yeah, clearly a huge anime fan in Bubble over here with her huge list of.
I also like a Psycho Zero or Psycho 100. I watched that whole thing. I also really, you know what? I like the really popular ones. Let's just say that. No, Jujutsu Kaisen. I am obsessed with Jujutsu Kaisen. I love that one. That's my current favorite one right now.
So Bubble is the resident anime expert of the duo here. I'm not anti-anime. I know a lot of people just outright hate anime. I'm not a fan of all the shows. I do really like Howl's Moving Castle. That's one of my favorite movies. And another anime movie I like is Redline. Fantastic. The median doesn't make the art, in my opinion. But that's all I have to say about anime. Are we ready to get into this?
I'm so excited. Let's go.
This is now officially an anime review podcast. Ooh, Wisconsin.
Doesn't that say Wisconation?
A Wisconation. Is this like a Dungeons and Dragons game they're playing right now? This Elvis impersonator is playing?
I understood everything he said, even though he's speaking Japanese, and I can hear it clearly because of the subtitles. So excited. This guy, the Elvis impersonator, is you, or...
It's like, look, we're gonna do oily trash crimes, and it's gonna be awesome.
Look, you gotta invest in oily coin right now. It's going to the moon.
Oily trash coin, yeah. Oh no, his movie sent him into exile. You know, this also, I guess, sort of fits into the genre of movies about movies. Movies about making movies.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna commit arson.
Oh my god, they are!
Listen, that's how I want my fan letters to get to me. Just like that, in anime form. Are you ready for Y2K?
A perfect way to establish what year this is. Look at these nerds.
That's how War was when he got his Jurassic signed DVD.
Yeah, I mean, like, these guys are basically how we are about movies, you know? I respect anyone who's a nerd about anything. Listen, bro, showing a girl in anime is not the way to go.
Oh my god, the driver is you.
Yeah, listen, man, you want to get laid, you show her Jurassic Games.
Jurassic Games
I
alive.
mean, true.
What woman is better than Bethany?
He's got a waifu.
Oh, just let me have my fantasy. Night with the sexy Asian chick.
You can definitely tell this movie's made by people who love Japanese culture and, like, old Japanese movies, and probably huge Godzilla fans and anime fans and kaiju fans and mech fans.
War and I recently saw a really cool, like, Japanese movie where he was a transformer.
What? We did?
Yeah, he was a transformer. He like transformed into a truck.
You're talking about Iron Man. I think it's Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Yes. That one was so good.
So it was hard to tell. I believe that woman was playing Pokemon, the original Game Boy Pokemon. Oh my goodness, this Japanese song is so awesome. This is a great set here with these,
I'm sorry.
I guess, they're Christmas trees.
I also love that how the Japanese character went out of her way to dress kind of like Ohio. So cute. I love her outfit.
Oh my god, so she's into, like, Native American culture the way these guys are in the Japanese culture. That's my prediction. She's like the reverse weeb.
Oh my god, what if this movie is like a Jumanji?
Well, that might be a good premise for a script. An anime/Jumanji crossover where all of the anime shit bleeds over into the real world. So I presume this is all original animation made for this movie, and this isn't an actual anime.
Yes, I believe so too. Oh my,
Oh my god. Get animated.
That would be your worst nightmare, wouldn't it?
I don't know, I wouldn't mind living in an anime as long as I was like the mech or someone with superpowers.
You would be like, oh my god, I'm a anime skeleton.
I feel like anime has a lot of thumbnail material, so I'd probably be pretty happy. It's the day before Christmas Eve. This is a Christmas movie.
That's why there was all the Christmas trees. You were like, in this house with
that makes
Christmas
sense.
trees? That actor is familiar. This guy right here. I've seen him somewhere. I gotta check.
Who, this bald guy?
Correct. He was in the Titanic and Back to the Future Part 2.
Shut up.
Yeah, you've seen Titanic, right?
No.
No, you've never seen the Titanic. So he was.
I've never seen the Titanic.
So for our Titanic fans, he was. You would probably recognize him. He was the one that she was supposed to marry.
Oh my god, the big mouth bass.
I'm getting mad at our English subtitles like interrupting our Japanese subtitles.
It's so distracting. It's so difficult to read.
I know, because it's like speaking Japanese. It's like, yeah, I could see that. I got subs.
We know.
Our Japanese girl is a weeb of John Redcorn, and I don't blame her.
Ooh, look at him blading his body. Haruken. Oh man, look at this cool anime not an interlude. Oh, it's like a, I don't know what you would call this.
Oh my god, this is like Twilight. In the van scene when he saves Belle.
What do you call that? I don't know. It's freaking late. This is a late recording.
Oh my god, look at that CGI. It's gonna be like Moses and split the Oklahoma pond in half.
Whoa. Oh man, rest in peace, fishes. Oh my goodness. You know, this feels like this was ahead of its time, because there's been a lot of like Netflix adaptations and movies where it's like, it's live action, but it's very anime stylistically.
He vaporized the rock stone. Oh my god. This weeb is too strong. He has too much power.
Oh my god, what if they are the ones who have to save the world from Y2K? And this is actually how it happened.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that Christmas sweater. Oh my god, look at that anime art on the refrigerator. Oh my god, look at that American Thanksgiving Christmas dinner. Look at that vintage crap.
So is his mom dead? That's gonna be his tragic backstory. Damn, it's a hell of a spread. Is the turkey gonna be ruined, though?
Yeah, so they're gonna ruin the turkey.
Ah, it subverted our expectations, and it's perfectly cooked. Oh my goodness, he's got robot arms!
My god, he killed the bird! He's a murderer!
How many animals have been killed in this film so far?
I know. The bird massacre.
Oh, this dude who never worked out a day in his life is now jacked. Like, every line so far has been... There's CGI abs? Oh my goodness.
I mean, his arms were real.
I think the arms were real.
He's been throwing cars into the sun.
Oh man, he's torn between two women. His sick-ass flip phone. His 90s style.
His Y2K style with his Y2K jacket and his Y2K hair and his Y2K cell phone.
Only thing he's missing is some frosted tips.
I got a thing.
Let's go smoke cigarettes behind the dumpster.
We just, study sometimes.
Ooh, this guy. Bros before hoes, Vic. Oh my god, he's causing 9/11. Dude, these occultsmen look like...
Oh my god, it's the KKK!
Hey, yeah. Oh my god, another bird killed!
His friend is saving lives and this guy's just killing birds.
These guys also kind of look like Mortal Kombat ninjas. Ooh, that's why he's becoming evil. He's turning into the kaiju. Oh no, they're gonna burn Mackie alive. Oh man, here's where the two friends have their falling out. Is she gonna hate it? Is she gonna be just totally disillusioned now?
Oh my gosh, it's like when, do you think this is what happens to weebs when they go to Japan?
Yeah, this is like the perfect parody of that. She is not impressed with all the flashing lights.
I feel for the girl. Such a good actress.
Dude, is this gonna go all out for a big battle at the end? Or is it gonna go back to anime and we're gonna have the big anime finale?
I mean, big anime finale is gonna be like super action-packed. Cartoon style. You know what she needed, Miku needed to do was go to Forks and meet the vampires versus werewolves like Twilight.
Especially since his mom passed away.
Oh, I did call. I called it that his mom was dead. Ooh. Pit them against each other.
I'm wondering if, like, what if the Japanese woman that the girlfriend or wife of the karate guy is like a spy for the cult?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, his beard is thicker and bigger now.
Take care, comb your hair. Exposition dump time. The end of the movie hasn't been written yet. Oh my god, his hair is getting more anime.
Oh my god, he's got frosted tips, like you said.
This is
all he needs.
This is Yoshima battles the robots by the Flaming Lips. Ha ha! It's demanding to defeat the. You're definitely gonna have to mute this because the Flaming Lips are definitely licensed music. They also did the theme song of Smallville, if you were a Smallville fan. Is this bald guy bad?
And I was wondering that too, like he could also be part of the cult. Like he could be one of the white ninjas, you know? But it could also be like Karate Kid and this is his master and he's a good guy.
Ooh, he is evil.
I am digging his anime hair.
This is ridiculous, but it's incredible how perfect everything was set up.
Bethany,
Oh no, he had a gas station burrito. Cool.
Oh my goodness. I think Vic's gonna eat this woman.
Oh my god, a puppeteer. I freaking love this movie.
Dude, I love how that this is all being done with practical costumes. Reminds me a little bit of Psycho Gorman.
All these teenagers are like, best freaking house party ever.
I know, this looks like one of the best parties we've ever seen in an oily trash movie.
Dude, this kid is playing the role I've always wanted to play. I always wanted to play a freaking Power Ranger. So upset. Or a freaking monster like this guy.
I do get Power Ranger vibes from this too.
Oh my gosh, she knew the whole time. She's
Everybody's in on it.
Man, I tell you, the tiny towns, they're scary. Not really, but... Oh, she's gonna make a sacred fire.
Oh no, that's where they're gonna burn her.
I know. Look at all that flammable grass. She saw the movie Pocahontas and she fell in love.
Yeah, I'm surprised she said her favorite anime was The Lion King and not Pocahontas now.
I know, right? I was just gonna say that. It should have been Pocahontas.
Dude, this costume is awesome. They need to, like, call out the names of the moves they're doing. That feels like an anime thing, you know?
No, not really. Whoa, anime! She ate shrooms before she went into the forest.
Oh, she's on her vision quest.
Hello? This movie is like the Bible story of Abel versus Abel.
Cable and Abel.
Yeah, Cable and Abel. So sad.
The big emotional scene with one character's a robot.
I love you too, Dad. You are the best. Take care, come here,
Beep, boop.
bye. Oh my god, they're at Cowardly Dog's house.
Courage. His name is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Rico-san! Oh god, I'm getting tired. Just set her on fire and roll credits. Oh shit!
I do appreciate that they still have like actual stunts and then adding extra to it with animation. Oh my gosh, his girlfriend.
Yeah, he redeemed himself. Oh
Oh
no.
no. You should have listened to Bros before Ho.
Ooh. Epic
Oh
final
my
battle.
god.
See, now these kind of sequences are pretty cool, where obviously you can't have something like this done in live action. She gonna kill him? Oh, shit!
Oh my gosh, she killed her husband.
The ultimate redemption.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, some of this feels by rote, honestly. Oh no, the blood on the stone? Is that good or bad? I have no idea.
I don't mean neither.
Oh my god, what if the old god comes out and they have to defeat it?
Is she the Elvis daughter? No, I'm serious. Is she Elvis's daughter?
What the hell? What is this? Oh man, get turned into bubbles. Looks like a giant fossilized dinosaur shit.
Oh my god,
It's
it's
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Oh my god, it's a bunch of war. It's the war crew.
It's me. These are the old gods, I guess.
I mean, they they are pretty old.
Oh my god, they're gonna form into one super
This
monster.
is Power Rangers.
Oh.
They're gonna be like that like Power Ranger in Adventure Time.
Megazord.
Oh, what did the actor said? It's that anime. It's pretty popular. It's called Gundam. It's like Gundam.
Oh yeah. A building getting destroyed. Perfect. Hey, this is kind of charming, but it's also a little bit boring. I think the scoring in the entire third act was too weak. It really didn't get me pumped up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even this doesn't feel like there's any weight. He's just swinging it, and like these things are dissolving.
But I agree with the music. I think the problem with it is the music. It could have been a better hype. They did save the world.
God, just give us credit. We don't need the scene where they're all best friends now. Like, we know it. They're all gonna be best friends. Like, no one's gonna be surprised.
They're all just walking around naked. They are.
Like, that was a hell of a vision quest we had. He's so much cooler now. He doesn't wear glasses.
Yeah, him becoming robotic like gave him 20/20 vision.
Double rainbow.
Again, this is how I want my fan mail sent. Just like this.
Yeah, you can find our P.O. box on oilytrashmovies.com.
Is it Elvis?
It's gotta be.
Oh my gosh, it's Elvis.
Alright, kind of exciting. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got that, that sequel bait there.
There it is. It was original art.
I feel like the old gods could have been established a bit. Hey, those are fucking action-packed credits.
I do like this news guy.
Go home. If you have one.
Are you calling me a hobo?
Alright, that was ikeboys. What did you think?
Boys. I liked this movie. This is everything I want in my life. I like cartoons. I like anime. I like Japanese people. I like old people. I like middle-aged people. I don't like children, and there was no children in this, so I really like this movie.
Well, that's what sold it for a bubble. The ages of all of the people in this movie was perfect.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think it's impressive for the scoring was pretty good, the art was really good, the visual was really good, the casting was fantastic. I think everybody was really top tier actors. I mean, we have the Titanic guy who is a big name in this film, and that's pretty much all I recognized. But these are all really talented people in the film industry. It's just great. The fact that they did a lot of the practical effects plus mixing a lot of the visual effects. I think it's wonderful. It's not bombarded by CGI. It's like it has uh like handwritten art. It has visual like AI. It has practical effects. It has stunt effects. This movie has it all, and I had fun. It's not perfect, but I really do recommend this movie for anybody who loves film, for people who are weebish.
Yeah, I agree. I also like this. I liked it a lot. I would say this is a perfectly adequate movie. The writing, I think, was pretty top tier. Almost every line felt like it had purpose and some sort of payoff. The casting, I agree. Everyone was perfect. It was a very it felt like a very naturally diverse cast too, with the nerd and the Indian family and the Japanese exchange student, and even Billy Zane and his wife was perfectly set up where they met in the he was in the Navy stationed in wherever that Navy base is that everyone is stationed at when they go to Japan. That was all perfectly written. I loved the set and the art direction, the 90s feel. I just wept through this movie. Like, the Pokemon on the original Game Boy, and I saw some Nintendo 64 controllers and an original PlayStation, and the iMac, and the video rental store, and like they're watching DVDs on a tube TV. Everything felt perfectly dated. Even the 90s bully. This felt like such a 90s movie, even though this came out in 2021. The setting and the period that this was set in came through perfectly. It did drag a bit in the end. Some of the action sequences didn't feel as overwhelmingly epic as I think they were going for. Even if you watch an anime and you're not into an anime, when there's like a crazy fight scene, it's still pretty cool and pretty exciting and pretty visually interesting. Some of the fight scenes, some of the action set pieces were not visually interesting enough, specifically the final fight where he's just swinging the swords and the old gods are evaporating. I feel like he needed a little bit more oomph. The ending felt a bit underwhelming, but cohesively, yeah, I think this is a pretty good movie. I would give this, I would say maybe, I'm gonna say 5 war bucks, but maybe 6.
See, that's something I was really thinking about. I also really enjoyed one thing about indie films, and something I always, especially if you watch all our episodes, I complain a lot about costumes. I think this film was fantastic, specifically the one of the main characters as he's becoming this beast, and how he was like becoming more anime hair, which is just so good. I think the weebs who love anime will love that little touch of it. And then, of course, the lore behind all, like, mentioning Goku and Gundam. I thought that was really awesome.
Oh yeah, that was a good point. When you're talking about the transformation, these
I,
were all dynamic characters where we had the mech slowly getting more armor pieces, and like you said, Vic becoming more anime and sort of outlandishly monstrous. Then even at the end, our main hero didn't have his glasses at the end, and Vic was back to his normal self, and their friendship was rebonded. The script is so strong when it came to that.
so I think I'm gonna go. I mean, I agree with you. I think the score specifically for the fight scenes didn't seem that they fit in a lot. Like it would be, I think a great way to put it would be like Jurassic Games and how they had that music where the dinosaurs came out and this just became this big old battle scene, and it's like T-Rex versus T-Rex versus T-Rex, and we were just losing our mind. Jurassic Games did that for us, and this is what we wanted with this movie, and we just didn't get it. Not quite. Although I did appreciate there was stunts, and then it became anime, for the really outlandish.
When it comes to the music, I did like some of the scoring. Specifically, the action scoring is what I didn't like. And I think who they needed was Sam Gaffin just laying down crazy techno beats.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what they needed. Like Robotica Destructiva. They had so much intense music. Like that band is so good. When we watched Robotica Destructiva, it was so intense. We're like, oh my God, we're exhausted. And we were like 5 minutes into the movie because it was just so much hype. Because of that, I can't give it a perfect score, but this is one of my top favorite, top 5. I want to call it right now. Maybe too early, but I'm pretty sure just because I love this stuff. And I would say, hey, Bubblegums, I love this movie.
Yeah, strong recommendation for Bubble. Is there anything you would change?
I would probably change. Let me think about that. Is there anything you would change?
I'm also coming up on a blank, at least as far as
No,
rewriting
I know.
goes.
I know what it is because you said it in the credits.
What is it?
The gods being reestablished a little bit more.
Mm.
I think that's what happened in the end, is that we really didn't know the dangers of having these gods. Like what do they do? Like if we would have seen like them saying something like a really big dialogue, was like you human or something. I don't like how
Maybe there was. Maybe we were taught. Maybe like the Elvis character was giving us that information at the beginning, but it was hard to read because we had subtitles on top of subtitles. But yeah, I mean, like really, all of the old gods were just skeletons. So, and I'm Team Skeleton, so I was kind of Team Elder God at that point. Oh, here they are. They were in the anime. These were the Elder Gods.
Oh, yes. So, okay.
Okay, I got it. Here's what you do. He was having premonitions of the movie throughout the film. What we needed was a premonition in anime style of the Elder Gods, like destroying New York City, destroying Paris, destroying Tokyo. And then say, oh no, this is what's gonna happen. Because really, like, just having, like, a bunch of cult members, like, around in a circle isn't very threatening because, like, everyone knows that cults are just full of shit. Like, no one's summoning any gods or demons or anything. So, I think if you'd had one extra scene where you have the premonition of these elder gods, and then that establishes their threat and what they're actually capable of. So instead, it's not just, oh, we're saving the world. It's, oh, we're specifically saving the world from these giant skeleton monsters blowing up all of the cities and exterminating humanity. That's what it needed.
Yeah, I agree with you. And then also, if like a younger demographic, like if the teens of these characters were to watch this movie, I think they lacked in showing the seriousness of it, because it is a peace era kind of film, and Y2K doesn't make sense to these teenagers in modern day. Like, I feel like they weren't really pushing the fear factor of the end of the world. This is crazy. Like, the world is on literal fire right now. And I think that's what this movie lacked. It really didn't feel like it was dire, you know?
Mm-hmm. But still, I think we would both recommend this to just about anybody. This is...
Oh, yes.
I would recommend this, even though it does have its faults, just because it's such an original concept and it's refreshing in that sense, even if it gets a little bit tiring near the end. Although, admittedly, this is a late recording. I am exhausted. Right. That could be just me, but I feel like some of the late recordings we've watched, and it's like at the end of the movie, it's like, oh my god, I just want to go run a mile. I'm so pumped up. And this didn't give me that.
I would recommend this to everyone as well, and I think it's just so well done. cinema wise, it's a great story. I mean, it had it checked all the boxes. So yeah, go watch this movie. I recommend it, and so does War. And thank you for staying up with us so late and watching this.
Yeah, thank you to our 750,000 fans for staying up all night to watch this movie.
If you don't send me a fan letter just like this movie did, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna go to your house and I'm gonna get a sacred fire and burn you in it.
All right, take care, come here.
And remember to mace directly in those old gross skeleton face. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.